Hi everybody, this is Mike L at the Motor City Comic Con, and we're here with our pal, Chichi Marin from Super Chi Studios, who publishes Ball and Chain. And if you remember, we interviewed her, I think it was about 3 years ago.
Yep.
And we handed her a stack of comics and she was gonna read them and get back to us. What if we were to give you a handful of comic books and you were to check them out and maybe report back to us in a few months and let us know what you thought of them?
Oh, for sure.
But because we're all so busy doing comic book fun, we haven't gotten to them until now. And so finally we're gonna get a chance to see what you thought of these comics. So starting with the first one, which is All-Star Superman. What did you think of All-Star Superman?
So, alright, it was my first time reading a Superman comic. Actually, pretty much, I was familiar with Superman and Lex Luthor, so it's kind of interesting to see all that in action. The art was pretty good.
Okay.
So, yeah, Superman has to defeat this, like, nuclear-looking monster that Lex Luthor, like, is controlling.
Sure.
So that was pretty cool. The monster looked really creepy, and I'm always into creepy visuals, so I like that part.
Okay. So, let's move on to the second comic now. This is Batman and Robin, right?
Yes.
This is also by Grant Morrison and Frank Whiteley. What was your impression of this comic?
I like this one better. I like the storyline. It was interesting. So basically, Batman and Robin are coming back after a long hiatus.
Okay.
And it's not the original Batman, it's Dick Grayson, who's coming as Batman now. And yeah, it was pretty cool. It starts off really action-packed. You're like getting some bad guys, and one looks like a frog, and that was pretty cool and different.
Before you read these, were you a bigger fan of Batman or Superman?
Probably Batman. I'm a lot more familiar with Batman.
Okay.
Superman for me was always like the kind of like the cheesy films, like from the 80s. So.
I don't remember any cheesy films. I remember great films, but okay, whatever. Okay, so now same writer, same artist. So did this make you want to read more Batman stories by these, Grant Morrison and Frank Whiteley?
To be honest, I wouldn't have minded continuing the series. Like it ended like at a pretty huge cliffhanger. They introduced a villain called the Pig, and he used like this nasty, fleshy-looking mask on another person and created like some kind of like little minion. So yeah, I wanted to see where that was going to go from there, how they were going to defeat him, because it was quite disturbing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this was a surprise to me. You said of the 3 comics I gave you, your favorite was not Superman or Batman, but big surprise, what was your favorite?
It was Mouse Guard.
Mouse Guard by Michigan native David Peterson. So what made this one your favorite of the 3?
I really liked the visuals and the storyline. It was kind of like a fantasy adventure about with mice. It was really cute. So let's say had it been with like actual humans, I don't think it would have been quite as captivating, but the cute characters were a really nice addition to like the fantasy genre.
Nice. So this is Chichi Marin of Super Chi Studios,
Yep.
the creator of Ball and Chain. Please check out her comics. She's always with the sign, so please come up and talk to her. Check out her prints, check out her comics. Chichi Marin.